So those who are watching, can you please confirm my audibility and visibility? Are they both perfect? Do let me know. Yes, I hope audio, video, everything is okay. So let's start the session. Let's start the first class, the demo class of our crash course for your upcoming exam November, December 2025. So myself, Saloni Gupta, and I'm taking two papers in English medium from compulsory paper. The first is ABM and the second is ABM. So the first paper of CIB and the third paper of CIB. And apart from this, I'm also taking one elective paper that is central bank. So the central banking is in bilingual also and in English medium also. But these two papers are available only in English medium if you are watching my session. Okay, Mohanji, yes, audio video are both are fine. So let's start the session. Let's start the demo class. Now, what we are going to do in this session, that is the overview of your syllabus, the exam dates, then what are the questions, what are the types of questions you can expect from every unit. Then we will be doing some topics also of module B. So before going further, let me give you a short introduction of mine. So my full name is Saloni Gupta and I've done MCOM. I've also qualified NET and I'm taking three papers simultaneously. So ABM, ABFM and one elective paper that is central banking. If you have opted for this paper, then you can watch my session. Now, so what is CIB? You all know because you all have cleared your GIB. So pattern is almost the same pattern, just the papers are different. So it is Certified Associate of Indian Institute of Bankers. Now, exam conducting body who conducted this exam, that is IIBF, exam level national, you will be seeing multiple choice questions. And in these objective questions, in these MCQs, so we have different patterns of questions you can expect from this particular exam. So later on, we will be seeing that what are the different patterns of questions you can expect now. So total, we have five papers. The four papers are compulsory. So first is ABM, then second is BFM, third is ABFM, and the last is BRBM. And in elective paper, so you have given five options in elective paper. So first option is IT and digital banking. Then you have rural banking. Then you have risk management. Then HRM, and then central bank. So according to your convenience, in whichever paper you feel you are comfortable, if you have previous knowledge, if you have previous experience in of rural banking, then if you have interest in management side, then you can take HRM. If you have interest in if you have a background of science engineering, then you can take IT and digital banking. So according to your interest, as per you feel you are comfortable, you can opt for that way. And number of questions 100 for each paper. See, the number of questions may vary it. Why? Because some question you can see of 1.5 marks, of 2 marks also, 1 marks also. So the questions may vary. And exam is online. And this is the official website. If you want to check anything, you can visit this website. So pattern is again, medium is available either Hindi or English. Nature is MCQs and negative marking. The most of the bankers, they are still in confusion that do we have to face negative marking? So no, till now we have no negative marking. All right. Now duration is 2 hours per week. Now one important thing, those who are watching this session on YouTube also because it's parallelly going there also. So I highly request you to subscribe our YouTube channel, the English medium channel, and if you feel sessions are helpful to you, then you can like the session as well. All right. Now, so let's see the syllabus. Let's see the papers. So compulsory papers, we have all these papers and one elective paper. So accordingly, 2 hours will be provided for each paper and total marks would be 100. Now, Most important slide, that is when your exam date is of each and every paper. So as you all know that registration has already started and many of you have registered yourself also. So the registration will close on 22nd of September. So you have 20 days in hand. So don't wait for the last time. Okay. Register yourself, fill your application forms below, less than, I guess, till 18th or 17th, you must fill your registration forms. Because what happens at the last time, the network issue is there, then payment issue are there. So to avoid all these discrepancies, you should have filled it earlier. Now, next, so first paper will start on 30th of November, that is first advanced bank management. Then you have 1 week time for your BFS. Okay, that is, it will be on 7th of December. Then again, after 1 week, you have your third paper, ABFM. So, see, you have to make one thing very clear in your mind that in between your BRBL and ABFM paper, no time gap is there. No time gap is there. So, parallelly, you have to do the preparation of this paper. Okay, so that you can, what you can do is only you can do revision in that one day. And this time you have got 1 week time for your elective paper. So from the last two attempts, last two cycles, there were no time gap between BRBL and elective. So this time 1 week time is now. So let's move towards the syllabus. So as you all know, we have total 4 modules in ABM. The first is statistics. Then second is HRM. Third is credit management. And the fourth module is, that is all about the compliances. Now, so in this module A, we have to, this is the quantitative module, okay, because numbers are included, statistics are there. So you have to see which chapters are important in this unit. One is important, definition of statistics, then importance, its limitations. So what is statistics? You have to learn the theoretical part also as well as the practical part. But the theoretical question will come from the practical questions only. Because this is the practical chapter. So 70% questions you can expect numericals from numericals and 30% is your theory. And that theory will come from your practical only. All right. Now, then sampling technique, again important, measures of central tendency, mean, median, mode, dispersion, skewness, correlation, then regression, time series, so probability. So these are all the 9 units which you have to study in this particular module A. Now, from among the 4 modules, see, I'm taking module B, module C, and module D. And rest of the module, that is the module A, this module will be taken by Ajay sir. Okay, so I'm taking 3 modules and 1 module Ajay sir will take. So Ajay sir will take your statistics portion. Now, this unit is very important. Then sampling techniques important, measures of central tendency, correlation, probability, linear programming. So these are the modules that are very, very important. And 70% question you will see in numerical forms and 25 to 30% question you can see in theoretical form. All right. Now, next module is, that is module B, HR, so human resource management. So this is entirely a theoretical module. And remember, those modules which are entirely theoretical, you can expect more questions from case study. See, because it's the entirely theory, no numericals are there. So you can expect questions that the statement will be provided to you. 4 or 5 line of paragraph will be given, and from that paragraph, the questions will be put in the exam. That is your case study. So we have unit number 10, that is all about the basics of your HRM. So what is HRM? What is HRD? What is the relation between these two? Then different theories we have. Then second, the development of human resource, human implication. So unit number 10, very important. 11 is important. Then feedback and reward system is important. Performance management is important. Conflict management and negotiation is also important. So these are the units which are very, very important, and we will study each and every unit in a clear and crisp manner in our crash course. Right? And When after studying all the theoretical part in crash batch, then in cracker batch we will be doing its MCQs. So don't worry, we will be doing more and more questions related to all the units, all the topics. Now, next module is that is module C, credit management. So this module is directly related to your bank. The practical work which you do in bank, it's just only the theory of that. So the practically which you do in bank, the theoretical part you can study over here. So it is all about the credit management, how you can manage credit, how much loan you are giving to borrowers. Okay, what is the criteria set? Whether sanctioning the loan you have checked the borrower's history or not. So overview means just the glimpse of credit management. Then analysis of financial statements. So this unit, see, this module is a mixture of theory plus numericals. You can expect theory and numericals from this module. Now, analysis of financial statement. This is your practical module. Then working capital, again theory plus practical. Term loans. So term loans is used, is known as the long-term loans. When banks are providing long-term loans to their borrowers, what are the considerations they have to check? Okay, what are the activities they need to check? The compliances, the rules, regulation, everything. Then after checking the priority sector, after checking the company, the details of the company, then the next step comes, that is the credit delivery. So in term loans, we see that which sector needs how much amount of money. So credit sanctioning is there. After credit sanctioning, we deliver the credit through STP. So STP is a process which will make your loan sanction automate. That is with the help of technology. Then after that, once you have delivered the credit, now it's the responsibility of the bank to check that whether the loan which we have given to the borrower is using that loan for the same purpose or not. Like borrower has taken the loan for infrastructure in the name of infrastructure, and borrower is using the loan for his or her personal purpose. So that should not be happen. So that is why controlling and monitoring activities are done by the bank. Then risk management. So yes, risk will be there. See, these all are the step by step. If one thing happens, then only you can move to next. If you have delivered the credit, then only you will do the controlling and monitoring measures. Now, so that is step by step. Then in that in between risk is there, how you will going to manage the risk. Credit rating, you will check the credit rating of the borrower, of the customers. Then if your customer has done any kind of default, then what are the three courses of action you will use to recover your money? So that is restructuring, rehabilitation, recovery of assets, and one is more rectification. If you are unable to recover your money from all these three courses of action, then the last step for you is taking the help of court, taking the help of law. That is IBC Code 2016. So this is the last chapter of modules. So step by step, all the activities we will see over here. And this module is also very, very important. So see, in some cycle, you can expect more question from module C. In some attempt, you can expect more question from module B. So module B and C, these two rotate. And last module, that is module D, is all about compliances and bank. So compliances means what? The guidelines that the RBI makes, the rules, the regulations that RBI frames for every bank, and all the banks have to follow those guidelines. So in this, but in this specific unit module, this is entirely a theoretical module, and this relates to only the guidelines, the rules and regulations that is required for every bank. So compliance function, then compliance audit, compliance, what is the governance structure, the internal structure of the bank, then how you can identify the compliance issues, what are the compliances risk in your bank. Compliance culture using GRC framework, you can minimize your risk, that is governance. Then governance, risk, and compliances. So by using this framework, you can minimize your risk. Then we will be studying in unit number 31 about NBFCs. So what are NBFCs? What are the different layers of NBFCs? And how you can see nowadays NBFCs are the biggest competitor of bank. So how compliances are managed in NBFC also. So we have one chief compliance officer. CCO is the officer that is made to check the compliances of bank of NBFCs. And last is that is the fraud that are happening in banks. Okay, the cyber threats that are happening in bank. So the vigilance officer, how that officer will going to check all these activities. This is unit number 30. So total this paper will consist your 32 units divided into four different modules. Any doubt in understanding the basics of unit or module? Do tell me. Let me check any commenters there on YouTube. Clear till here? Any doubt to anyone? No. Now, the biggest question in your mind that what are the types of questions, different types of questions we can expect in exam. Okay, any important topics in module? Yes. See, in module, if you will studying, if you will start studying on module, then you will see there is one topic that is called CCO. See, or in it's not that this particular unit is important and rest are not important. No, in this unit, certain topics are important. In this unit, also certain topics. So, in every unit, there are certain topics that are important. So, we have CCU that is important, then whistleblower policy that is important, all types of risk is important, the ratings are important, then GRC framework is important, then types of fraud. In this unit number 32, there's one topic that is types of fraud. That is very important. And this time also one question was there from fraud. Not one question, one case study was there. Then one case study was there from chief compliance officer. Okay, so in compliance audit, you have to check the internal controls, internal checks, the independent auditor that they are performing, they are checking the books of account properly or not. So certain topics are present in every unit, which is most important. And definitely the question will come from those topics. All right. Now, types of question. If we talk about the types of questions, so the first is direct question. Now, what is this direct question? See, one question is given to you and its four options are given to you. Now you have to find which one is correct option. That is your direct question, direct MCQs. Now, second is what? That is statement based question. So question is given to you, 2-3 line case study is given, short case study, and statement based question is given, that is 2 lines, 3 lines statements are given, and then it is asked that 1 and 2 statement 1 and 2 is true, 2 and 3 is true, or all the statements are true, or none of the statements are true. This is what statement based question. Now, case study, one paragraph is given of approx 4 to 5 lines. Paragraph is there. Now, from that paragraph, the questions will be put in the exam. One question, it's four option. Next question, again, we have 4-5 options. Next question, and so on. This is the case study. And without option questions are what? Just like a true false question. Okay. Then numerical question. So sometimes you will see the numerical questions where no options are given. When the answer is coming in approximate value. See what happens now. Suppose you have solved any numerical and your answer is coming 14.6. But in the option it is given 14.2, then 14.8, 15.1, 15.6. Okay, this is the option given. But there is no such option called 14.6. So in that case, the confusion is created. So it's better that ILBF has given without option question, that you with the help of virtual keyboard, you can type your answers over there. right? Or the true false question, match the following questions. So these are without option. Now, in case study question, you can expect two forms of question. One is the numerical case study. So this time there was one numerical case study from letters of credit in module C. And one is theoretical case study. So theoretical case study you can expect from those modules which is entirely theoretical like HRM. Then we have module D compliances. Okay, so these are the pattern of questions you can see in your exam. Now, if we talk about the strategy that how you can clear this paper in single attempt, so for that, first you have to complete your syllabus. Don't skip any topic. Even if that topic is difficult, try to learn its basics of that topic, easiest part of that topic. Then, second, after completing the syllabus, if you start your preparation from now onwards also, so you have half September, let's take it September, half 15 days. Then you have October 30, November 30. Okay, so you have approx 75 days in your hand. Now, so in these 75 days, you can make your short and crisp note also while watching the section. So parallelly, when the session is going live, if you're watching the live session, then you can make your notes parallelly. And notes doesn't mean that you have to write all the lengthy paragraphs related to one topic. No. Notes means you have to write the keywords. And with that keyword, all the things which you have studied, the flashback is there. So you have to mention the keywords related to that topic. Now, so start making your handwritten notes, the short handwritten notes. These are very important. These right now you will feel that it's a very boring work. Okay, we'll study the PDF, we'll uh, watch the live class or the recording, but no, your handwritten notes will help you at the time of your exam. So when 1 day, 2 day is left for your exam, so you can revise these short handwritten notes which you have written, which you have made by yourself. Because whatever you write now, your hand and brain both works together. Then practice more and more questions once you have completed your syllabus. So without practicing questions, you will not get any idea that the what are the type of questions we can see in exam. Okay, how questions are framed, how we have to give the answers. See, in one question you are given four options, and if you are doing this question, you are learning four different options. Not only the one correct one, but the three incorrect options also you are studying. So that is why practice of question is very important. And then you have one more question in your mind that how you can practice a question. We have you have mock test if you have taken the subscription. Then in on YouTube also we have different sections conducted, the mini marathon, the marathon on MCQs. Then in our cracker batch, okay, cracker batch 20-25 sessions will be there. And in all these sessions, the 1 hour sessions, we will provide you MCQs. So you can practice question from different sources. Now, next is what that you have to be consistent. Consistent means that it's not that you have Monday you have studied for 4 hours. Okay, Tuesday also 4 hours. Then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday you have skipped, and again Sunday you are studying 4 hours. No, it should not happen like this. Consistent means if you are giving 2 hours, so that 2 hours should be given by you daily. If you are giving 1 hour, so 1 hour should be given daily. That is consistency. And if you are consistent, then the success is in your hands. So you have to be consistent for that. Now, and one more thing. So always believe in yourself. If you have cleared your CAIIB, then definitely you will clear your CAIIB exam. Just have faith in yourself that yes, I can do. Don't follow too many resources. Okay, don't follow too many educators. Like if you believe that Oliveboard will give you the result, do follow the educators of Oliveboard. No need to go here and there. No need to take all the resources in Google. You have multiple resources. So see, resources should also be analyzed properly. That what I'm studying is this notes, is this resource good for my exam or not? So you need to analyze your resources, that where from where you are studying, what you are studying. Now, next, if I talk about the weightage of all the modules of priority, see, if in your Macmillan all the four modules are given to you, it means they are important. It's not that this module is very important, this module is less important. No. Sometimes in different attempts, the question can be asked from any module. Like in November December 2024, more and more questions were from module B. Now this time more and more questions were from module C. So B and C, these are the two modules that will rotate in every cycle. More questions you can expect from B and from C. So priority is B, sometimes C, then A, then C, and then D. So here also C, A, then B, and then D. So these are your weightage of your sub. All right. Now, so if you have any doubt related to any so far what we have done, if you have any doubt, ask me, or else I'll start some topics of HRM, and then we'll continue these topics in our crash batch. Any queries, any doubt in your mind, or any question? Meanwhile, let me check on YouTube also. Okay. Now, so let's start the unit number 10 because I'm taking your module B, C, and D. So let's start some topics of module B, that is HR. Now, what is HRM? See, for learning HRM, you should know the meaning of management. What is management? Tell me, what is management? Who is a good manager? Tell me, who manages everything? Like in your house, who is a good manager? In your house, in your home, who is the good manager? Anyone? Who is a good manager in your home? I have asked this question. Am I audible now? Okay, me. Yes, the mother, the females, that these are the good managers. They manage everything, the home also, the work also, the kitchen also, the all the rooms of the house also. Okay. Now, so similarly in companies also there is need of one person that can handle all the tasks, that can manage all the activities, and that person is called the manager. So the one who manages all the activities, that is called manager. And the managing of all those activities, the process of managing each and every activity is related to your company, that is called what? Management. Now, if you are adding HR in this management, what it means? Human resource management. That is the management of human resource. So in human resource, why humans are termed as resource? Because they are the important part of your company. If they are if they are in your company, then only the company can achieve its goal, the company can achieve its target, its organizational objectives. If these people will not going to work in the company, then no goals can be achieved. So humans are termed as resource. Why? Because they are the assets of the company. So it involves different activities, the coordinating, the managing. Coordinating means working in a team, managing all the activities. Then these human resource managers, they will allocate the activities according to the expertise employees, so that organization can achieve its goal and organization can achieve its target. So HRM not only focuses on all this activity, but also focuses on investing in employees. See, HR, if any HR has hired any new person in the company. Like suppose any new employees have been hired by the manager. Now, when that person is working in the company, so manager has expected that okay, like suppose I have purchased anything worth rupees 100. Now I will try that this 100 rupees will give me 120 or 130 or 110. Then only I will invest on this. So if you are investing on anything, you are expecting more returns from that. So that is why investing in employees so that you can get more returns from that employees, ensuring their safety, managing all aspect of staffing from hiring to the performance appraisal. So these all activities are included in your HR. Now, so recruiting, hiring, you have to recruit the employees, okay, that who is best suited for performing that job. The staffing, that is hiring the right person for the right job. Then when the candidate has been hired in your company, then you will provide the training and development programs so that that individual can develop their skills. That person should get the proper level of training so that he can fit in that job. So providing opportunities. Then if that person has worked in your company, the person has completed the task, then you will provide the compensation. You will see that whether this person has done the proper job or not. So you will give the compensation, and that compensation should be fair. If you have taken more work from that employees, you have to pay more money. If you have taken less work, then you will pay the less compensation. So compensation should be fair. Then performance management. So you will do the performance appraisal of that employee. You will provide the feedback that these are the areas on which you need to improve yourself, or these are the areas you have worked very good. So accordingly, the feedback is provided and the appraisal is given. Then there are different policies to protect your employees, to ensure that employee safety and their privacy is protected. And employer relation means creating a healthy culture in your environment, in your system, in your organization, so that more and more people will get motivated and their morale goes high. So making healthy and good relations, that is the important task of the managers in the company. Now, so this is important. So management, the definition Peter F. Drucker has given that management is all about human beings, and its task is to make people capable of joint performance. So whatever you are performing, the performance which you are giving in your company, so that should be not only the single individual performance. So everyone is performing in the same direction so that goals can be achieved. So it is a joint performance. So to make their strength effective and their weakness irrelevant. So whatever the strength that person is having, that strength should show, it should be highlighted in the company, and the weaknesses should be kept irrelevant. Means those weaknesses should improvise and make that weaknesses strength in the company so that goals can be achieved properly. Now, so the perspective means see, no two individuals are same. No two individuals are same. Every individual is different. Okay, like me, you, someone else, everyone is different in their own. What I'm thinking right now, what I have the thought process, it's not always same that you are also thinking the same thing, or you also have the same thought process. Like this is the okay. This is the glass. Now, some will say that this is a half filled glass, and some will say that this is a half empty glass. Now, both of them are not wrong. They both are correct in their own way. Why? Because this depends on the perception of the people. If some is saying that this is half filled glass and some is saying that this is half empty glass, it means they both are correct in their own way. So it's all about the perception. So similarly, organization also different people has given different perception related to HRM. So in an organization is made up of people who work together to achieve a shared goal. So it is primarily a ramification on the fact that there is interdependency implied in the satisfaction of need of individual. So the reason they come together is that everyone has their own needs, their own desires, but to meet those needs, they need to rely on each other. So alongside with the achievement of organizational objectives, so how objectives are achieved, how they are relying on each other to achieve their ultimate goals. So different person has given different perception. Now, Robert Owen has given that advocate of working conditions for vital machines. Now, Robert Owen has said that the people are what they have termed human as vital machines, means important machines. They are the important part of the company. And so for them, we have to provide better working conditions. So Robert Owen has done the experiment on different industries, and they have seen that it's our duty to provide good working condition to our vital machines, that is to our human resource. Then Charles Babbage has given the term division of labor, that work should be divided into small and manageable tasks so that the work can be understood by everyone and it can be accomplished by everyone in a smooth manner. Like if I say you that okay, you have to complete 100 files in a day. Now, it is not possible for you. By seeing these 100 files, you will be full of anger. But if I say that okay, in 1 hour, if I say that okay, this is the 10 files, can you do this in 1 hour? Then in next hour, I'll say okay, these are the 20 more files. So if I give you the work gradually and slowly, or if I divide the work into small and manageable tasks, then it will be beneficial for you to handle that. So that's what the Charles Babbage has said. That is division of labor, division of work. Labor means the work. Now, Frederick Taylor, F.W. Taylor has given the concept of scientific management. Now, what is the scientific management? That, see, nowadays time is changing. Every day, new things are coming, new technologies are coming. So now we have to adopt new methods of techniques and tools in our structure. Okay, in our working structure. So scientific management is all about using modern methods in our work. Labor, division of labor given by Frederick Taylor also, and the concept of time and motion studies. Now, what is time and motion studies? So Frederick Taylor has said that the company comprises of the managers also and their employees also. Now, both of them have to understand that they both are important to each other. So managers should understand that their employees are also important. But if there is no employee in the company, then how the company will run? Who will bring the profits in the company? And employees should also understand that if I will not do the proper work, if I will not create a goodwill to the company, then how the bonus and commission I'll be getting, how proper salary I'll be getting, how my performance appraisal will be done. So both have to understand that each them is important to each other. That is what motion studies. Then some of the assumptions are taken in this approach, that tasks should be divided into simple units so that everyone can understand them and they can perform them wisely. Given activity in return for money, if any person is giving his or her efforts in the company, so now it's the responsibility of the manager that they should provide in return that person. So it should be monetary benefits also, the non-monetary benefits also. If you are doing any activity, you will ask money in return. And people will have to do what is defined by the organization, that is technology. So if new technologies are coming to your way, then you have to adopt to them, you have to learn new skills, and you have to use it in your work. That is the major assumptions the people have used in this approach. Clear? Yes, you can take elective paper. You can take HRM as elective paper. See, if you have interest in management and if you feel that you can go for theoretical paper, because I guess in HRM nothing numericals are there. That is entirely theoretical paper, so you can opt for that. And little bit syllabus you will see in your ABM also and in your ABFM also. So in ABFM we have module A, where you can see more topics related to HRM there also and here also in module B of ABM. So you can opt for that paper. Okay, any more questions? Wait, let me check on YouTube also. Okay, all right. Now, next is the Elton Mayo. So again, one more person, Elton Mayo, has given what Hawthorne studies. Now, this person has given the term human relations. So he really worked for human relations, making good relation between different people, between superior subordinate, then how a person is more inclined towards the social, to the society, to the environment. That is all about the human relations. Now, later researcher like Chris Ergris, Abraham Maslow, Douglas McGregor has said that instead of giving only monetary benefits, the company can also provide the non-monetary benefits. Then only the employees will be motivated to do more. So there are some more things that will motivate the employees other than monetary factors. So we have non-monetary factors like acknowledgement. You can acknowledge that person. You can give the recognition. Then you can motivate that person by giving different benefits. So these are other than the monetary factors. Now, and this is important. The full form is VUCA: volatility, uncertainty, complexity, and ambiguity. The full form is important, and 2 to 3 times the full form came in exam. 2024, November, December, and before that also. So the full form is very important. Volatility, uncertainty, complexity, and ambiguity. Ambiguity means unclear. When anything is not clear, when anything is hazy, not properly visible, that is called ambiguity. Done. Now, next topic here is that is HRM and HRD. Now, what is HRM? We have understood properly. Now, what is HRD? HRD full form is Human Resource Development. Now, development, if we are talking about development, it means what? Development is a continuous process. Why continuous process? If you have stopped the development of anything, it will not going to grow. So that is why we have to develop ourselves by with the continuity in there. Okay, so the growth is what? Growth should not be stagnant. It should be flexible. It should move always in the same direction. So HRM is human resource management. So HRM talks about the principles, the practices, the approaches which managers they use in their organization so that the HRM, the management work, the individuals, the employees, they can get motivated by different approaches. HRD is human resource development. So it refers to the continuous development. The continuous development of any activity of any function that relates to your organization that comes under human resource development. Now, some more differences between these two. So, human resource management, it refers to the principles and practices, approaches the company use for working, for fulfilling their activity. Like there are many different companies. See, approaches are what? Approaches, these are the principles. Okay. So many principles are given. Now, it depends on the company to company that which principle they have accepted, which approach they are using. Like many companies, they use democratic approach. Now, what is this democratic approach? Like where both the managers and employees they will together take the decision. In many companies, only the top manager takes the decision. Top manager never includes their employees. They never ask even from their employees that I'm thinking of this. I'm thinking to launch this product. I'm thinking to offer these services to customers. It will work or not. So different approaches are used by different companies. And development is what? It is a continuous process that intends to improve the performance of the organization. It is a management function. It is a subset of HRM. So remember, one time question came that HRM is what? HRM is a superset. HRM is a superset of HRD, and HRD is subset of HRM. So we can say that HRD, it is a part of HRM. Wait, let me turn off the camera. Okay, so HRM is superset. HRM has a broader scope, but HRD has a narrow scope if you compare with HRM. So HRM is a superset and HRD is a subset of HRM. Now, it is a reactive and it is a proactive. Now, what is reactive and proactive? See, proactive means taking action before something happens. And reactive means you are responding after something has happened. Reactive and proactive. Reactive is what? Reactive means responding after something happens. Proactive means taking action before something happens. Like for healthy life, we know that doing exercise, then eating healthy food, then uh, getting enough sleep, these are good for your healthy life. So you are proactive means you are already doing this. You are doing exercise daily, you are taking healthy intake, okay, of food, you are getting enough sleep, okay, 7 to 8 hours of sleep. If you are doing this, it means you are proactive. You have used the proactive measure. Now, if you suddenly you fall ill, and after falling ill, when doctor has recommended you, then you are doing exercises, then you are taking enough sleep, then you are eating healthy food. So if you are waiting for health issues arise and then you are treating them, that is reactive. And proactive means in advance, okay, you have anticipated and in advance you are taking all these things so that you may not fall ill anytime. That is proactive. I hope this is clear to you. The reactive and proactive. Now, objective is to improve the performance of employees and in HRD. Why? Because it is a development process. It is a continuous process. So in this, every day you can develop your skills, your knowledge. You can become a competitor. It is a routine task and it is an ongoing activity. It never comes to an end. It is independent and it is a subsystem of HRM. It is concerned with people, it is concerned with the entire organization. Because if there is the development of person, development of people, then there will be the development of entire organization. So these are the differences between HRM and HRD. Clear? Now, so these are the topics and we will continue this topic in our crash batch. If you have any doubt, you can ask me or else I'll end this session. And one important information, those who are watching on YouTube right now. So if you have not taken the CAIIB Super Elite all-in-one plan subscription, do enroll in this plan. See, all these benefits you will be provided. The important thing which we have added in our Super Elite plan, that is the special sessions and special doubt clearing sessions. So special sessions will be provided to you based on the pattern of question which you have seen in your previous year, and special doubt clearing sessions will be there where you can clear your doubts, you can resolve your doubts quickly with one-to-one. Okay, face to face you can clear your doubts with an educator. So for this, do enroll in our plan and make your preparation best. So thank you all for watching this session and I hope you have enjoyed the session. And let's meet in our next session in our crash batch. So the batch is starting from 17th of September and the timings will be for ABM. The timing is 8 to 9 p.m. And for ABM, ABFM, the timing will be 7 to 8 p.m. So both the sessions will be in the evening. Clear? Okay. Any doubt? Let me check. Will the notes be given in PDF? Which notes? The handwritten notes? See, notes you have to prepare. When you are watching the session, prepare parallelly your notes. And if anything is there, I will do mention, okay, in the screen, I will write on the slide so you can copy it down or you can take the screenshot. Yes? Any more queries? Okay, chalo. So let's meet in our crash batch. So remember, it's starting from 17th of September, 7 to 9 p.m. So do join these sessions. Chalo. So bye bye everyone. Take good care of yourselves. Let's meet in another session. And in the evening also we have the demo class of ABFM. That is 6 p.m. in the evening. So you can join today itself that session. Bye bye everyone.